Hello fellow stackers, 365 here, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I know it looks a bit of a strange setup, but as this video continues through, you'll understand why I have a shoe in this video. Now, whenever I leave the house, I always like the idea of having some sort of backup emergency fund. Now, if you leave the house in a hurry, it's quite easy to forget your wallet. You can sometimes forget your phone that's got Apple Pay on it. Now, you're never ever going to forget your shoes. So this is a trick that I started doing around about a year ago now, I'd say. So not long after I first started stacking. And I decided that I always wanted a silver coin on me at all times, just in case I ever was in my car and I didn't have my wallet on me and I ran out of petrol, or I needed some cash I got stranded somewhere, I needed some cash, or even if I did have my wallet on me and say I was on a night out or something and I run out of money or whatever it may be, you never ever know when you might need some emergency cash. Now, obviously, cash is not very easy to carry around with you at all times unless it's stored in a wallet. You couldn't just put, say, a £20 note in your pair of jeans separate from your wallet, because after it being washed a few times, it would soon get damaged. So I came up with an idea. Now, this is actually in all of my shoes that I own. And let's just show you what it is. So underneath my sole, you can see there, if you scoop my hand out, it's quite hard to get to because I haven't done it for a while, or I haven't needed to. So the sole comes up and it's quite a thick sole, so you can't obviously feel that it's quite a thick sole, so you can't feel there's anything underneath it. But there's actually a silver coin underneath my sole, and that stays in my shoes at all times. And like I said, every pair of trainers I've got, I always have a silver coin underneath the sole. Some trainers I brought didn't have a sole in them that you could pull out, so I brought in soles, and usually it sits underneath my heel. So when I put it in and you push that down, the only reason it slid down the bottom there is because I lifted it up at an angle so it slid down. But usually I put it in underneath my heel, pad it down, and then you put your heel on it and you can't even tell it's underneath there. And if ever I was in a situation where I lost my wallet, I lost my phone, or I ran out of cash and I really urgently needed to get hold of some money quickly, all I need to do is take my shoe off, take it out of the sole, and it gives you options then. I know obviously it's not as liquid and not as easy to use as, say, actual cash. And the beauty of it is you can actually completely forget about it. It's not like if you left a £5 note underneath there that it could get wet and it could get ruined. And also, if you left a £5 note underneath your sole of your shoes for, say, a couple of years, the value of that £5 note is losing its spending power. So say you never ever need that £5 note in an emergency, when you actually get it out in, say, 5 or 10 years time, whatever it may be, you've actually lost spending power of that. Whereas with silver, obviously long term, the charts have shown us that they continue to go up. So although you might forget about it and not need it, when you do come to sell the shoes or you do need it, if anything, it's gone up. So let me know what you think about that. I know it might sound a bit strange, and to be honest, I've never actually had to use it, but it's just a kind of peace of mind to know that whenever I'm out and about, I've always got a backup on me. And like I said, I know it's not as liquid as cash. You couldn't just walk into a petrol station and spend this. But if you was out and about and you really got stranded and you needed a bit of cash, or like I said, you ran out of fuel or whatever it may be, you could find a jewellery shop, you could find a coin shop, you could find someone that understands the value of one of these and you could liquidate it. You could even find someone that understood the value of these and you could take a bit of a cut in it. You could say, look, give me £10 or whatever you needed to kind of just tide you over. It's like an emergency fund. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. Like I said, I have that in every single one of my shoes. It just literally goes underneath the insole, underneath the heel. And like I said, once you've got these thick insoles, which most trainers and shoes have now, you can't even tell it's there. And like I said, it's just a peace of mind. So yeah, let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Do you always carry cash around as like a backup? I used to leave like a £20 note in my car, in my glove box at all times, just in case I ever run out of fuel or something like that. But I remember once I went for 6 years without needing it, and when I come to sell the car, I found it. And obviously 6 years of having money sitting around, you know that obviously inflation just eats away at it. And it kind of made me think, do you know what, this is just silly, sitting away, just losing value. So that's why I decided to use silver, because silver holds its value. It's discreet, no one knows it's there, and it's just a peace of mind if ever an actual emergency would take place. So yeah, let me know what you think about this video. As always, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you have a nice day.